Okay, in this question, Gwen is comparing two quadratic functions. One is represented as an equation. Okay, that's right here. And then the other is represented as a graph down here. And it says, what are the zeros of the two functions? Okay, well, let's do the equation first. Remember, for an equation, we are lucky it is already in what we call intercept form. And for intercept form, it's going to be y equals a times x minus p times x minus q. Okay, and the intercepts are the p and the q. Well, in this case, we already have that form, which is great. So we can actually just pull out the p and the q. Well, the p comes from x plus 1. Since the form needs a minus, we need to convert the x plus 1 to a minus, which is basically x minus negative 1. Okay, remember, when you subtract a negative number, it's the same as adding a positive number. So the p in this case is negative 1. Okay, and then for the q, that one's a little easier since it's already in x minus form. It's just the 3 here. So q equals positive 3. Those are my two intercepts or zeros of my equation. Going back to the graph, we'll do it down in green here. The intercepts here are, looks like negative 1 at that dot, and negative 5. It's crossing over right at that 5, so it would be negative 5. So those are all my intercepts or zeros. Let's go ahead and select them down below. So p equals negative 1, that came from the equation. Negative 1 is an answer, and positive 3 is an answer. And then in green, I'll do the graph intercepts. So negative 1, well, I already selected that for the other one, so we'll keep that selected. And then negative 5 is also an answer. So it looks like we're circling 3 answers here. X equals negative 5, x equals negative 1, and x equals 3. That covers all the zeros.